What is happening, guys? Welcome back. So we left the last episode on rather a large cliffhanger. Apologies for that again. Got to keep you all wanting to come back. So it is currently Wednesday, the day before the track day. I think it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Myself and Rich have been all over Leicestershire picking various parts up and all sorts. And yesterday was chaos as well. So what happened was we got the car done, finished, working, running, everything fine. Jumped in it. And there was an airlock in the coolant system, so we said go up the road in it, get it warm, see if you can clear the airlock. Came back, we think it had cleared the airlock, topped the water off, and said go out again, just double check and make sure it's okay. Came out of where we are, got not very far up the road at all. Struggling to find sixth gear, which we think we found the reason for, which is because there's a wiring loom with the weights hitting on. So I was focusing on that, and then the next thing you know, the engine just stopped, and I was trying to figure out what had gone on, what was working, then heard like a grinding noise, which now thinking about it, I think was me trying to get sixth gear in. Pulled over to the side of the road, got out, opened the bonnet, and the alternator belt had frayed, and I thought, right, it's done the alternator belt. Rang Rich, said, can you just bring us some cutters up so we can cut it off so we're not going to run into anything else. Then decided to take the cam cover off, the cam belt cover, sorry, and the cam belt was not very happy. The belt was all frayed and all up inside it. This one's the little belt, we had to cut the little belt off. It wasn't happy. So basically what we think has happened, I put the alternator belt on in the wrong configuration, essentially is what has happened, we think. It's, yeah. So the belt is frayed. What a noddy. So the belt is frayed, and then the cam belt or the crank pulleys picked the belt up, wrapped it around, stretched the cam belt, which has then meant that it slipped teeth. And it didn't just slip a few teeth, did it? One of the cam pulleys was out a tooth, maybe two teeth. And then the crank pulley was out 90 degrees backwards, so it's probably gone all the way round. And it's bent all the valves. This is the head that's taken off. They should be down, and it's bent every valve. Exhaust valve, I think, on that side of the head. So that lovely, nice sounding, crisp running, sweet engine that we fitted is no longer. So we've got a rather long, busy day now to get this car back running and sorted. We've got the head from the engine that came out of the car, because we've looked and it looks as though there's the pistons, there's a lot of play backwards and forwards, and you're looking at the boards and you think that it was the piston rings on the original engine that had gone, and hopefully the head is going to be okay. The block from the new engine is looking good. So we've cleaned the head up, we've cleaned the cam cover and everything up. We've been and got head gasket, head bolts, cam belt, water pump, because we're going to change the water pump this time, because we might as well, because we've got it all apart again. Oil, all of that lot. Spent an absolute fortune yet again, but we've got a busy day, so all I'm going to do is just throw the camera on the side, and we will catch you hopefully in a bit when the engine's back together and usable. This man's very excited about the day.
Just what I wanted to do.
Right, let's get on it. So we've just been out up the road in the car, driven it, didn't do any hard driving or anything, really nice, slow. Maximum was like 4,500 revs. We've got back, it's made it out, it's made it back, it runs, it drives. We've just got to jump in it now, head into Leicester to get the tracking done and give it a bit of a run and check. Yeah, we'll see you when we get there, if we make it. Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! So, it made it. We've made it down to get the tracking done in Leicester. One little slight issue, that the speedo isn't working, which we've realised it was one plug on the back of the gearbox we've not plugged in, which is what Rich is just trying to find now. Not a problem, got a speedo thing on my phone, sit it on the dash, we're fine. We'll get it on the lift and get it fixed. If not, might be having some new tyres fitted to the new wheels as well. But it made it down here, it drove nice, we didn't hammer it, we took our time with it. We've made it down. Oh, big thank you to this guy. But without him, I'd have probably... What a nod here. Without him, I'd have been sat at home crying, still. So, it's made it here. Tyres fitted, tracking done, then we can get back, get the van loaded up, get the car loaded on the trailer, and get ready for the morning. So, we'll see you back at the workshop. Well, it has been an utterly chaotic couple of days getting the car sorted, but finally it is done. It's been driven for a good 30 miles. It seems okay. It's loaded up on the trailer with, if you've caught the new episode, the new project van for camper, etc. that we're going to be doing. But it's loaded up, ready. I'm home, I'm clean, I'm showered. It's too late, I can't cook. I'm going to go and pick myself up a curry. So yeah, car is loaded. Van is full of tools, spares, all sorts of stuff ready for the morning. So, looks like we're going to make it to Mallory. I'll see you in the morning. We need to get fuel and then head over. Right, I'm going to go and get myself some food. See you in the morning. Good morning. So, we've literally just pulled in to Mallory Park. I haven't filmed anything this morning because, yeah, I didn't really think about it, to be honest. Been and filled the car and all of the fuel cans with fuel. Yeah, Leon's in front of me, the pit crew for the day. Rich, I imagine, is already here, all excited and ready to get out. So yeah, let's drive across the track and we'll head in, get set up, get some breakfast and take it from there. There he is. Look, he's all parked up and he's got his car up already, all excited. Very, very, very wet track, but hopefully it's going to dry out. So, in, signed on, car number 7, wristband is on. Now, I've had quite a few people message me when we did the last track day asking about getting in, what it is, what you do, all of that jazz. So, book it online, and then 2 days before you get an email that you go on and you basically go through, say that you understand the rules of the track, the rules of racing, flags, all that sort of stuff, which is pretty simple. You just go for it or click it or click it or sign it. Sign like a, I think it's like a disclaimer that basically says if you die, it ain't their fault, which is standard. And then when you get to the track, go over to race administration, wherever that would be, whatever track you're going to, go in, show them your driver's license. They check that you've got a valid driving license or a race license or whatever. They then sign you on, basically take the register, sign you on, give you your driver's wristband, sticker for your car so that they know. That's that bit. Then in a little bit, sound test opens, which will be down there, which is basically drive your car over and they just make sure that it's not too loud, because a lot of tracks like this track is literally in a village, so they have to do sound tests to make sure you're not too loud. As long as you pass that, you get another little sticker that goes on your windscreen, and then in between all that, we're going to go and sit in the Lakeside Cafe and eat a very big sportsman's full English. Here he is. Here he is. And then after all that lot's done, think about 9 o'clock, is it? 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that? 9 o'clock, track opens, you go out with, I think it's like a safety car, they take you around and do sighting laps so you can get a feel for the track, just find the lines of the track, everything. Then you come in, safety car comes in, and then it's open pit lane, and it's open all day. I think they shut for an hour at 12 till 1 for lunch, and then it's open, I believe, until about 5 or the later in the year until sunset. So yeah, loads of people ask me about it, so that's what goes on. Right, we're all sorted. Both the cars are parked up over there. Apologies for the terrible camera angle while we're in the car. In the rush that it was last week, I completely forgot to pick up all the GoPro mounts, so I had to make do with what we had in the van when we got to the track. A massive thank you to Mother, Leon and Ben for the drive-by shots too. So it's about 11:30. We've been out a few times. Little Lupo, got all these different colours. Little Lupo's performing really, really well. Really happy with it. But it's surprisingly a quick little car. Everyone that's watching it goes around and says, actually, you know what? It moves. GR, amazing, amazing little car. Simon's car. Rich, been black flagged twice already for noise. And that RS5 up there, which is just some lads we've been chatting to. He cooked his brakes the first session and they were cracking and everything. But yeah, we're having fun. I've nearly lost it twice coming round the S's, and then I just had the back end out around Gerard's as well, which was very, very scary, but really enjoying it. It's as much fun as you remember it. I'd say it's not as much fun as when we had the Fiesta, because I'm just worried about the engine in this and it going bang again, and it being wet's no fun, but we are starting to get a bit of a dry line, so yeah, let's go out for a little bit more before we have a nice big lunch. played all morning when it's been wet with the, whatever they are, Uniroyal rain sports on, which, to be fair to them, handled it really well, drove really well. The tracks started drying out, so we've thrown on the Gitties. 36. Wow. So we've thrown on the Gitties, which are some Chinese, race tyres. They're from, I bought them from eBay. They've been used in some race series somewhere. Luckily enough, they are bang on the same size that I need, and we bought a cheap set of wheels that we've painted quite badly to get them on. Now, we were going to put all 4 on, but one of them is leaking. There's a damage to one of the beads. We filled it with tyre sealant, hoping it was going to be okay, but it's no good. So we've slung the Gitties on. Let's go out and see if these make any difference. So, we've been out. I've done one session on my own when the Gitty's on. And Leon's just been out with me and done a session with him on. They're phenomenal. Absolutely.
Unbelievable, mate.
It's
like your face, your skin's moving. Just
what,
the grip.
what are you trying to say?
Just,
Is he taking, what's he?
just a bit
It's
off.
just come back and he's saying about it falling off again.
It's the other side.
The
now.
other side now. It's phenomenal. We're picking up 10, 15 mile an hour pretty much everywhere, straight off with them tyres. The tyres, he's just going round now and checking the pressures, and they're a bit high as well. They're up to 36 now, they're hot, so we'll drop them down a bit. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Who'd have thought that putting decent tyres on would make such a difference? Right, I'm going to get back out and have a play because, yeah, that is a lot of fun. I know we've probably said it before in this video several times, but what a little car that is. I had people telling me the chassis were amazing, they drove brilliantly, they're amazing on track. I did not expect it to be anywhere near as good as it is. That is an absolutely phenomenal little car. And the fact that we made it, thanks to this man, we made it, and yeah, we're both having so much fun, and it's made all that hard work so much worth it. We've got the pit bitch is tinkering. Oh, you gone for the brew?
I've gone for the blue.
Gone for the brew. Might have to go and get a brew in a minute. Right, I need to get out of play because we ain't got long left for we have to go home, and I don't want to go home.
No, I don't want to go home.
Even though he sits and watches it with his missus, Leon's getting a little track toy.
Don't tell her because she'll see this before I get there.
Sorry.
It's a joke.
Ben's, look at him. He needs to come out.
I do.
Sad thing is, his dad's got a fully race prepped classic Mini sat in the garage.
He needs to get it out.
Should have come out and played in it. Right, I'm going to have some more fun. Not that I'm going to chase him because he's obviously had to go one better and get a more powerful car than me, but yeah, let's go out and enjoy some fun. Chase that 2CV, I can do it. there we go. Car is loaded up on the trailer. Worked out pretty well, to be honest. We went out for the last session. Me and Simon were having rather a lot of fun. Track was been bone dry all afternoon, and then we came round, I think it's about 5 o'clock now, came round at like 4:30, and it just started raining. And there's been, you can see by me, a rather large downpour while we've loaded the car up, and that's the day over and done with. I cannot tell you how happy I am that that car made it here, and we've basically kicked its head in for 170 miles or what it is. The only issue that we have had, touch wood, that we think we've had, I was getting a misfire the last but one session, and then it started misfiring when I came back in again, which I took the plugs out, and the plug, the electrode of the plug, it's a 3-prong plug, and the middle bit, instead of it being round, is like a triangle, so it's worn away. I think the plugs are, we need some hotter plugs for it basically. So Leon's off, thank you Leon. So yeah, we need some hotter plugs for it. Hopefully that is the only issue with it. We're gonna get it in the workshop, change fluids, do a bit of a check over. We've got a bit of a gearbox oil leak from the gearbox. We need to have a look at, because it's not as bad as it was now, but this morning it was quite bad. But yeah, Simon's off now as well. Bye bye. But yeah, it's been an absolutely phenomenal day. So I've got to say a massive thank you to Rich from Main Automotive. Without you, mate, again, I'd have probably still been sat at home crying that the car broke. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you had a good day in your Civic as well. Awesome car. But yeah, we're over and done with. It made it here. It made it all day. Now we're on the way home, and I'm going to go and do some sleeping, and I'm not going in tomorrow. I need to just chill out. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching and following along. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. I'm not sure how much footage we've put on. I've not done a massive amount of talking or anything today. I've just had a hell of a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Until next time, enjoy.